The lay of the land. Whoever does not bear his own cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. For which of you, desiring to build a tower, does not first sit down and count the cost, whether he has enough to complete it? Otherwise, when he has laid a foundation and is not able to finish, all who see it begin to mock him, saying, "This man began to build and was not able to finish." Or what king, going out to encounter another king in war, will not sit down first and deliberate whether he is able with 10,000 to meet him who comes against him with 20,000? And if not, while the other is yet a great way off, he sends a delegation and asks for terms of peace. So therefore, any one of you who does not renounce all that he has cannot be my disciple. Luke 14:27-33. I don't believe that Jesus used the two illustrations of the tower and the wall because those were just the two that popped into his head. I believe he intentionally used them because those two images are an accurate picture of the Christian life. They capture what it means to be one of the followers of Jesus. Building and fighting, engaging in construction and going to war. We have been called to build things of eternal significance and value. We have been called fight in a real and spiritual war, where we go about tearing down the structures built by our enemy. The metaphor used by Jesus goes even deeper than that. In order to build, we need to both the tools and the plans. In order to fight, we need both the weapons and the training. 2020 was a year of tremendous clarity. Many things that were hovering below the surface were brought out of the water for everyone to see. The spiritual condition of professing Christians and churches were put under a microscope, and the revelation was disheartening, to say the least. With government restrictions and bans on corporate church gatherings, some weight was put on the church. Not full-blown persecution, but a measure of oppression nonetheless. Under this weight of government overreach and social pressure, churches crumpled and did whatever they had to do in order to be safe or stay out of trouble. This is to our shame and not to our glory. We were told not to meet, and so we didn't meet. We were told we could meet, but we couldn't sing, and we didn't sing. We were told only 10 of us could meet, and so we didn't meet. Here is what I learned. First, Christians have not been given the tools or the plans to build what Christ commanded. Second, whatever we have been building, it fell apart when pressed upon by the world. Third, Christians have not been given the weapons or the training for our spiritual war. Fourth, we are either dead on the battlefield or we have deserted our army. What is it that we need to build, and how do we go about building it? What is the war into which we have been enlisted, and how do we prepare for this battle? This series will comb the scriptures and answer these questions. Building and fighting. It is our calling. It is our duty. Love you, body of Christ.